Good morning, friends. Welcome to LeggLife. It is about 10:30 on Saturday morning, currently here in Anchorage, Alaska. I'm leaving the house because I have an appointment at our local float tank. Many of you will know it is one of my very, very favorite ways to relax. I love a good sensory deprivation tank. And so I'm gonna go spend 60 minutes in quiet, in silence, in relaxation, just resting to start the weekend. Sherri Beth is at home. She is upstairs in her chair with her heated blanket on because it is in the 40s here in Anchorage. Brr, and it felt cold when I walked outside today. She's reading a book, just kind of relaxing this morning. And then we got some plans a little bit later today. But first, let's go float. The Float 49 Float Center, here we go. I am going to be in room 2 today. Oh, you can see the lens already fogging up. So when you walk in, you can see you have a shower area right over there. They have a shampoo, conditioner, body wash there on the wall. Here's the float tank. I'll show you inside it here in 1 second. And then over here, they provide you with earplugs, hair ties, like Vaseline to put over any sort of cuts or scrapes you may have. And then here is the tank. And this is not what all float tanks look like. In fact, this is kind of unique. A lot of them are like egg-shaped pods. Oh geez, very steamy. Hold on, gotta clean the lens. A lot of them are like egg-shaped pods. I actually prefer this big round tank. I am sure that I'm just gonna get in there and fall asleep today. So I am going to go do my pre-float shower, and then I'm going to get in there and for the next hour, just relax. I'm done, and oh my gosh, I feel amazing. Let me get in the Jeep and let's talk about it. It was exactly what I had hoped it would be. I feel so relaxed. I got in there, laid back, you know, there's like hundreds of pounds of Epsom salt in the water. And so you just kind of float to the top, and the water is heated to your body's temperature. There's no light, there's no sound, your senses are gone away. And I just got so relaxed and just went to sleep. It's my favorite way to relax. I love, love, love this. What a great start to the weekend too. I feel so much peace right now. I love trying different things like this. Some of you will remember that in Orlando, earlier this year, I think, I went and did like a halo therapy, like a salt therapy room. Some friends of ours just opened up a new place here in Anchorage, a wellness lounge at a new location. And Sherri and I went to the grand opening this last week, and we got a free, what is it? I don't remember the name of it, but it's like a room where there's hot and cold. There's like a sauna, and then there's a cold plunge. And going back and forth is supposed to be amazing. I've never done that before. I'll be doing that soon, and I'm really excited to try that. But my float today was it. Sorry, I just feel so relaxed. Let's get coffee, go home and see Sherri. Neither Sherri nor I have had a coffee yet today, and it is almost 12:30. So I'm picking up a couple coffees for us as I head home, and then we are going to have lunch, I think. Hot coffee for Sherri, iced coffee for me. Time to head home. Back home, brought Sherri Beth her coffee. You're welcome. You can see Missy laying in front of the window. She got her little Seahawks toy. I think that one of you actually sent her. It's one of the few things in life that she likes right now. She's pretty choosy, and that is one thing she likes, and she's got her little blanket. Lunchtime, and we are having meatball subs. Delicious meatballs there. And then we're super fancy, so we're actually just gonna use hot dog buns, because the meatballs will fit in there, I think, perfectly. I spoke last night at a like a law enforcement association event, and there was a ton of food there, like twice as much food as was needed for the size of the audience. And so at the end of it, they were like, will you please take stuff home? So they gave us all like to-go boxes, and I took home a bunch of meatballs thinking that, oh, we can do meatball subs today. So leftovers from one of my speaking events last night, I think will make a pretty good lunch for us today. We just looked over to our left, and we're being stared at. Lurking from above. Missy, you don't even get a meatball sandwich for lunch. You can have your kitten kibble. We are also doing some errands and stuff today. You have crushed laundry today. Thank you for that. You got it all sorted on our bed, ready to be put away, so we'll do that later. And we made an exciting purchase that is in the dryer. What did we do?
We bought towels. So very exciting.
Towels, face cloths, and hand towels. We just decided it was time to replace all of ours.
We've had ours for I don't even know how many years, and they're looking a little ratty.
They are, so it was time. So I went to Amazon, ordered all new ones, washed them, and a little bit later we're gonna go buy some firewood. Get ready for the winter. Very exciting stuff, Sherri. This is.
We talked yesterday about maybe going to an antique store.
Yes. So
Might be
this
on the docket for today.
Today talks basically just like highlights how old we are. Started the day, I needed a float from my aching bones, and we're gonna get firewood. We're excited about new towels. We're gonna go to an antique store.
Yeah, there's also a new book out that.
Okay, this has not been discussed. You can't.
It has. We just didn't discuss doing it today. While we're out.
Oh, I mean, yeah. While we're out.
Might as well.
This is exactly what she does. This is Sherri's approach.
Well.
So here is the play: butter the inside of your hot dog bun, and then garlic salt the inside. So it's almost like a garlic bread in the middle, and then hot dog buns. Nope, not hot dog buns. Meatballs in there. You're a regular sandwich artist. Oh, look how good that looks. And then with our sandwiches, we are having the Alaska Chip Company's original chips. Costco has the big bag from them. It's super cool to be able to find like a local chip company to support at Costco. So, and they are delicious. They're kind of like a kettle chip. They're a little bit crunchier. Really love them. And while we're eating lunch, we decided to watch something, I would call it a classic piece of American cinema. We're watching the always amazing Twilight.
Sure.
Getting ready to leave the house, run some errands, and Sherri is putting on her new boots. You got these yesterday from the Skechers store.
Yeah.
Look at how cute they are.
Aren't they cute?
Stop number one is going to be my office. I have a portable whiteboard. It's in the very back of the Jeep. I used it at a thing like a week ago. It was an event that I taught at on Saturday. And so I still have that here. I'm going to drop it off in my office because we need the whole back of the Jeep to fill up with firewood.
Yeah.
Found a guy on Facebook Marketplace that is selling firewood out of his backyard across town. Sketchy, yes, but I think it'll be okay.
Sure.
And his price was great, so we're gonna go get some firewood for the winter. Well, I want to show you this because the temperature obviously been dropping here in Anchorage, which is causing leaves to officially start changing. Look at this. Seeing some yellow and some gold. How do you feel about the change of seasons?
I mean, we've had a very rainy summer, and so having a rainy fall isn't really that different. But I like fall. Fall's my favorite season, so I'm ready for fall.
In some ways, I'm more ready for fall and winter this year because I feel like we've had such a rainy, cloudy summer. I'm ready for something different, even if that different is like the beautiful white of snow. Just like something different.
I'm not ready for snow, but I
here,
am ready
okay,
for different colored leaves because it's been green, but it's been gray.
So what would you rather have? 5 more months of the kind of summer that we've had? Or would you rather go into winter and then eventually get to hopefully a better spring and summer?
Can you just skip winter?
Nope, not an option. Which would you pick?
Well, I'm ready for fall. Can we just focus on the fall season right now?
Sounds like snow. Let's decorate for Christmas later today. Can we decorate for Christmas?
No.
Maybe.
No.
This is the portable whiteboard we have, and I love it so much because we can just, like the top comes off the base, load it in the Jeep, take it to one of our like speaking engagements, good to go. I love this thing. Whiteboard dropped off, but we have an unexpected stop we have to make. We have to go back home.
Because why?
I forgot my wallet. I was going to grab my wallet as soon as we left the office to make sure that I have cash in it to buy firewood. And I was like, wait, where's my wallet?
And he asked me, and I was like,
should we know where my wallet is? And then it was like, no, why would she know where
I don't know. At home, probably.
Go home. There's the missing wallet. Now we can go. Missy, we love you. Look what I found. Firewood for at least most of the winter is in the Jeep. Look at that. We actually came here just to get about half this amount. This was $50 in firewood. Basically, it's $25 a wheelbarrow full. It's the best deal we were able to find. And I think that will get us through quite a bit of the winter. And we got the firewood from a guy named Kurt, who we found on Facebook Marketplace. And one of the problems that we've had, I don't know if I said this earlier, is that a lot of people sell firewood by the cord or by the half cord, like large amounts.
Like a lot that we don't have space for.
We just have that little firewood holder in our carport. We've got space for a little bit of firewood inside. And so we need smaller amounts for our townhouse.
Right.
This is the guy.
This guy.
Also, he was great.
He's a character.
He is like the kind of Alaskan you want to be buying firewood from.
Heard about all the problems that he's having with his truck.
Yep, heard all about the truck. Heard all about like where he gets his wood from, what the whole process is like, the kinds of wood he has, what burns hotter, what burns longer. It was great. I am saving this guy's number. And if I only ever buy firewood from him for the rest of my life,
I'm good.
Thrilled.
He's great.
Absolutely thrilled. Plus, I smell like wood. Sappy. I smell sappy. All right, now to Barnes & Noble.
Probably.
Yeah, to Barnes & Noble with our sappy hands. I'm thinking of the Christmas Vacation when he's laying in bed and he's looking through the magazine, but he has the sap on his hands and he's just tearing the magazine pages. We
should actually probably go to the antique store first because we're on this end of town.
So we're gonna go to the antique store first because we're on this end of town. All right, let's go. Lazy Dog Antiques. Used to be downtown Anchorage and several years ago moved out here. One of our favorite stores.
What'd you find, Adam?
I found a cardigan.
You did?
That is
like heavy duty wool.
Yeah, a wool blend something sweater. $79.
Is it comfortable?
It's comfortable.
Is it warm?
That's what I was just gonna say. Like, I've had this on for like a minute. I'm almost sweating.
Oh.
This feels like Alaskan winter approved.
Yeah.
I've never owned anything like this.
Are you gonna get it?
I feel like if I owned a cardigan, Taylor Swift would be happier with me.
Well, that's true.
It's a maybe. You guys, I have to get it. The cardigan is coming home with me. You never know what you're gonna see at an antique store in Alaska. It's just like a giant wood club. The Alaskan husband tamer.
It's a tiny little wife tamer.
Okay, well that's
and
a little...
ginormous husband tamer.
The wife tamer is a little inappropriate. Husband tamer is hilarious. Also, the railroad crossing signs. I love those. How much are they? $1.99 for the set. That's actually not that bad. And did not expect to find this from Cologne, Germany.
A Starbucks mug.
You've been there.
I've been there.
So
I've been on that bridge and I've been at the very tippy top of that cathedral.
Yeah, but have you been to that Starbucks?
Probably not.
Because you weren't really drinking coffee when you went to Germany.
Really drinking coffee then.
One of my favorite things about coming to this antique store especially is they always have Christmas stuff up year round. And you guys know how much I love Christmas. Right, Sherri? Here's a cool Alaska piece here on the wall. It says, this projection of Alaska is cut from an actual piece of the Trans-Alaska Pipeline and then overlaid in bronze. Look at the old school Santa and reindeer. Again, just like National Lampoons. And over here, again, things that make Alaska antique stores unique. Just lots and lots of old wooden snowshoes. And a Prince William Sound crab, because why not? So this is not what we were expecting to find here. There's a 120-year-old fireside iron shuttle. And one of the things that we actually have been talking about doing this weekend is cleaning out our fireplace of the ashes. And we're wondering if having this by our fireplace, we could just clean it out kind of as we go so it doesn't get so full. Sherri, what do you think?
I think it's cool.
Are we gonna get it?
Sure.
We're gonna get it. And Sherri has found her books. And I have found, I think, Mary and Joseph? Is that Mary and Joseph? Mary's a lot blonder than I expected her to be for a, you know, Middle Eastern, young Jewish woman. Hey, Sherri, can we buy a $750 sailfish to put on our wall?
I mean...
That is a great antique store.
Yeah.
I think this and the Pack Rat Mall are our two favorite antique stores in town.
I think so, yeah.
Got four things. We got that coal ash bucket, which was normally how much? Didn't it say it was normally like $120? We got it for $39 or something like that. It's super old, but I love it. I think it will work great for what we need it for.
I think so, yeah.
You got a John Grisham book.
I did. A Time for Mercy. I have read A Time to Kill. And they had this for $5, so.
Got that. You got a little like necklace thing.
I did. Actually, I have that right with me.
It was very pretty. And then, yeah, and you're gonna add that just to a chain.
Yeah.
Love that. And then I got the cardigan. I want to tell the cardigan story. I don't own anything like that. I love stuff like that. Just kind of like big, cozy, old man. Here's the thing. I'm 43. My days of being cool never existed. And if they did, they're past. And so I'm just gonna own my old, comfy, cozy man season of life.
Sure.
But to be an old, comfy, cozy season of man, you need an old, comfy, cozy cardigan.
Sure. This
thing is so heavy, and it is so warm, and it is everything you want a cardigan to be. But when I put it on, I thought, I've never owned anything like this. I'm used to, especially since I've lost weight, when I was at my heaviest, I would just wear stuff that was super big, super baggy, just covered up. Just comfort, right?
Right.
And so I've never owned anything like this. And so I tried it on. I love it. But I was like, I don't really know. So I'm just
gonna like take pictures of them.
Yeah. And so then we put it back. I was like, I don't know.
I'm gonna think about it.
And then 3 minutes later, a girl walks by holding it. And I like hit Sherri. I'm like, Sherri, look.
It's like, oh no.
I was like, oh my God. Like, it's been here for who knows how long. And now I put it back and somebody else buys it.
Right, so she had grabbed it for a friend who is very small.
She was trying to convince them to buy it. She's like, no, the oversized thing is so in. Like, you need this. This is what
so
you
her
need.
Friend put it on, she's like, no, but this is ridiculous. She's, I mean, probably a small.
Yeah. So she
was very small.
She was floating in it.
Yeah, it was way too big for her, and so she was just like, no, like this is. She's like, I get the big cozy comfort, but she's like, this is just too big. The
whole time I'm just like, please put it back, please put it back, please put it back, please put it back, please hate it, please hate it, please hate it.
And so her friend was like, oh, okay. And so I was like, if she puts it back, you need to just go get it. And he's like, oh, I will.
So she like walked back to the booth, put it down, and I just like swooped and I grabbed it. I was like, nope, that's mine. And here's how I knew. The thought of somebody else having it and not me, I was like, that's mine. How dare you? How dare you potentially buy my cardigan? And that's when I knew. I was like, nope, the Lord wants me to have it. The Lord wants me to have it. Yeah. So it's coming home with me. All right, we're at Barnes & Noble. Sherri, we've talked about this. Yeah. We are here for how many books? One. We're here for one book.
That doesn't mean that we're only leaving.
We don't have to browse, right? We're here to get one book and to leave. Did you find it?
I did.
What is the book?
Awesome.
Came out this Tuesday?
Yes.
Stacey McEwen?
Yeah, it's book 2 of the Glacian trilogy.
All right, now, hold on. Can I see your hand? Can I see your hand? All right, let's walk to the cash register. Now into my favorite store. We did just find a coat for Sherri, $16.99. It is like it's kind of like a good transitional coat from the rain jacket she has now to her winter coat that we just got.
Yeah.
And the price is crazy. Look how fun this is. $136 though, holy Moses. And they have this Disney tree, $104.99. Good price, bad price?
A little high, but it's cute.
Little high, but it's cute. That's basically that kind of sums Disney up. Everything, little high, but it's cute. This actually might be my favorite Disney thing I've seen.
I might agree with that.
This is $99.99.
Still a little high, but it's cute.
Still a little high, but it's cute. I see a theme. This trip is out of hand. Officially out of hand. We got food, we got things we needed, and then Sherri started shopping. She got socks, she got a sweater, a zip-up hoodie thing, she got some new leggings, a winter jacket, and she's still shopping. But $14.99 for these sweaters.
Look how cute these sweaters are.
And we're going into sweater weather. Yeah, super cute. That was a very different Costco trip than we expected. Couple things we went there for: a new comforter for our bed. We're gonna change the comforter out, and then fire log. Yeah, fire logs, like the Duraflame. Because normally what we do with fires in the fireplace is like a Duraflame log down, and then just pile firewood on top of it.
Yep.
And what we ended up getting at Costco is essentially
none of that.
A new wardrobe for Sherri.
Well.
But you've gotten rid of a ton of clothes lately that just were too big for you.
Yeah.
And a lot of the clothes so in Alaska, we have sort of like seasonal wardrobes. Yeah. The clothes you wear in the summer are different than the clothes you wear in the winter. And so what we got rid of was a lot of your winter stuff.
Yes. And so even just kind of looking through my closet, I'm just like, I mean, aside from the few sweaters I was able to keep, I don't have a lot of winter wear.
So what we got today was mostly that.
Yeah.
A couple sweaters, lightweight jacket, like a zip-up hoodie sort of thing. And again, the prices at Costco are just...
They're really good.
They're really good. And I will say, that's when you know you're in your 40s. It's like, oh, where's your wardrobe from? Costco. The same place my shepherd's pie and sandwich meat are from.
Correct.
Super fashionable. All right, let's go home because we have to unload all this firewood.
All right, we are emptying the back of the Jeep.
We are.
Into our little stand here.
We were saying that we think we probably got more wood than what we needed or expected. But if it fills this up and it fills up our wood bucket inside, we'll just like stack it next to it over here.
Yep, I think
obviously
it's fine.
I need to take the trash down. It's full, but it was such a good price.
It was such a good price, and I mean, we're gonna use it. Like, it's not like we're just not. This wood's not gonna get used.
Did we say how much we paid for all this?
We did $50 for the whole thing.
And so what we've been doing is buying from like the grocery store the bundles of real wood, and they're like $7.99 a bundle. And
there's just like 8 or 9 pieces of wood in there.
Yeah, this is so much cheaper.
Yep.
Than buying it from the store.
Yep.
So now we're just hoping it all fits. Basically worked perfect. The wood goes all the way to the top. That is totally full, and we have this much left in here, which is about how much will fit in our wood box up by our fireplace.
Probably we could fit more inside than what's here.
More than that?
But this is a good start.
And it's totally full.
Yep. I've got Adam loaded up here.
You do? And now we gotta figure out a way to
close this. Yep. Okay.
Let's go. Like professionals.
Oh yeah.
So we moved our in front of the fireplace fireplace, not fireplate. We have that thing right there that the ash is gonna go in. We have our wood down there, and then we keep like the Duraflame logs stacked under the bookshelves down there on the bottom. There's the Hoosier like tractor seat. We bought that years ago. I just think it's so cool for my Hoosier wife. And then look at that, you guys. The fireplace. So many ashes in there. So I am going to, oh, I just dropped my strap. I am going to clean that out, put all the ash in there. Just like that, the fireplace, much cleaner than it was. You can see, look at that, almost totally full. So lots of ash in there. And I think the plan tonight is to start putting this to use and have a fire. Fire officially going in the fireplace. I have made us a couple of cocktails. I made Godfathers. We had a little bit of a bottle of whiskey left, so we used that. And then amaretto, and got a couple cherries in there. Delicious. And I think we're gonna do on the TV Elemental. We have not seen it. It's been on our list. We've heard really great things from people that we really trust. So we're gonna have a nice little fire cocktail Disney movie night. We watched Elemental tonight.
I cried.
And it's so good.
It's so good that it made me cry.
Are people talking about this movie like they should? I don't feel like I've heard as much about the movie as I should based on how good it was.
So I saw the trailer, obviously, like before it came out, and I was like, I want to see that. And then when you were in, I think Pueblo or New Mexico or something, I was like, I'm gonna go see it by myself because that's fun to do. But it was only at a theater that's a little sketch in town, so I didn't go by myself. But I'm really glad that we watched it tonight. It was so good. It was so good. Visually, it was beautiful, like stunning. Yeah. You were reading it took 7 years to make. Yeah, 7 years to make, which is crazy. Right. Obviously, that goes over like the COVID time. They finished it remotely. What a great movie. It exceeded every expectation. So good. It was beautifully done. And the whole message was beautiful, and I just loved it. Loved it. We got a fire going. Yeah. We've been hanging out. We had dinner. We had drinks. What a great, relaxing night. What a nice day. It was a good day. I'm hurting. We did a lot today for you. We did a lot today for me, but... the moving of the wood was a lot. Yeah, and kind of walking around Costco, like the cement was a lot, but... sitting and watching the movie was good, so started with the float tank, ended with tears.
watching Elemental. Poor Sherri. Like, I just felt her reach over to like grab my hand.
Everything makes me cry, I'm not gonna lie, but like this movie really made me like tears actual down my face. Yeah.
So, friends, we love you guys so much, and we'll see you on the next LeggLife video.